Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I had a vision this morning, and I think it will apply to a lot of you. First of all, I want to tell you a little bit about my son, Corey. And I have this picture here. You see the boy pleading with the mom and all the friends behind. That was Corey. Corey brought everybody to our home. We were the home everybody went to. Um, we put a rink in the winter in the backyard, and like 20 kids would show up. And that it continued well into his teens and even today. And at the funeral, how many, oh, look at, the clock agrees with me. Some of you were wondering what happened to the clock. And we've lived in silence for these last couple of months, and I thought it's time to put the clock back on. But Corey always brought everybody home. He hated bullies. If there was a kid who was being bullied at school, Corey'd become their best friend. And Corey was a big boy, so he could protect some of these kids, just even physically. He was intimidating that way. And I had a vision this morning, something very similar to this picture of the boy showing up with all the kids and the mom. And Corey was telling me, Mom, when he wanted my attention, he always said Mom twice like that. Mom. And I could see him standing there with many people behind him of all ages, and telling me, saying, these people also have messages, but they have nobody to relay their message. Can you help relay their message? And I was kind of stunned at first. I'm like, I don't know how to relay their message. And then I thought, I wonder if just by pulling these cards, there's going to be a message for somebody somewhere. And some of the messages are pretty generic, right? I mean, a lot of the messages, I'm okay, I love you, I'm with you all the time. Some of them are, I'm sorry, I never meant to hurt you, it was my time to go, I will see you again. Like, those can apply to anybody, whether you've lost a child, a parent, a partner, a loved one, a friend, a family member. And sometimes you just need to be reminded. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a voice for people who have a message to you, and we're going to try this. As you can tell, I said I had no idea where this channel was going to go. I had no idea how it's going to move forward. And this is what Corey wants me to do. This was in my vision, my meditation. So we're going to do it. So, and everybody has somebody on the other side. Everybody does. Again, I'm just, oh, I forgot to put the lights on. I'm blown away by how many people have said in the comments they too have lost a child, an adult son, and recently, very, very recently. And what a I want to say a sin or a shame. But let's get to the messages. So there might be a message in here for you from a loved one who has no other ways or means. Well, they all have ways or means, but perhaps you haven't heard them. And if this video has shown up on your feed, then definitely there's a message in here for you from a loved one. And like I said, it could be, it doesn't have to be your child. And hopefully all your children are here with you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It could just be somebody on the other side that has a message for you. And I'm going to be the voice for them, for Corey and all his friends. I'm not surprised he had all those people gathered. I could just hear him saying, oh, my mom can do it. My mom can do it. The people I'd have for lunch, Christmas, Thanksgiving, we'd always have a stray. um, you know, somebody whose parents are divorced and perhaps they weren't doing anything much for Christmas Eve, or maybe the mother couldn't afford something and mom. Yeah, I can definitely see him doing that over there as well. My mom will do it for you. My mom will. Encouragement. You're going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to hurdle the greatest things in your life for your greatest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's reward waiting at the finish line. So that's for somebody who's just about to give up. If you're just about to give up, interesting, this almost looks like the elk we had in the last reading. Encouragement. So you've got somebody on the other side cheering you on. Encouragement. Go, push through, push through. You're almost there. You're going to do it. You're going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. So perhaps that's you're studying for an exam. Perhaps you have like one more year of school before you graduate. You know, perhaps you're pushing through those last 10 pounds to lose, and your loved one on the other side is cheering you on, encouraging you. So if this applies to you, I would ask your loved one to help you get through this last little bit of it. I've been talking out loud to Corey lately, and I actually did some auto writing with him. And I'd like to thank the person who commented and saying, what do you mean you didn't know you were a medium? She said, I knew you were a medium. I've been trying to get some auto writing going with him. So this also tells me, keep going, we will connect. But I've been talking out loud to him a lot lately, and it seems like the answers come clear. It's like we want them to read our mind, and perhaps they can't, because we're all allowed privacy. We're all allowed to block thoughts. We're all allowed our red velvet rope moment. So talk out loud. And so if there's something that you need encouragement for to just get you through that final finish line, or do the hard things until you get there, ask them for help out loud. Ask them to be your helper guides, to encourage you to really give you the incentive and the intuition to finish it. And like I said, it could be a grandmother. I hope it's not a child for you. A partner, a parent, a sibling, a friend, a lover, somebody on the other side, a cousin. They're cheering for you. So go for it. So let's see what this message is. What's this message from the other side, Corey? I can feel somebody tapping on my shoulder. It feels like a female. This feels like it would be a message from a female. So if you have a female on the other side, they're tapping me on the shoulders. Like, can I go next? Can I go next? And like I said, a lot of these, see, that message can apply to many people watching this video. Some of you, it's going to be a direct message. Some of it's going to be a direct message. Wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. It's almost the same kind of message, isn't it? But look, we do have a female fairy on here. So if you be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. So encouragement and wish wisely. It sounds like, you know, there's a couple of people out there who need to hear this. You know, uh, to just get them through and keep them going one foot in front of the other, and making your dreams come true. So it almost seems like that seems to be the theme of the day, but let's see what the third one is. The third one, now I'm getting an older gentleman. An older gentleman. I see an older gentleman with a beard, a smoker. So this could be a grandfather, an uncle, a father. If you're a senior, it could be a brother, cousin, friend, mentor, boss. Is that funny? I said tapping me on the shoulder and look at her finger. Tap, 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 right? Look at, I just realized that. So this to me is a male, and like I'm seeing a white beard, not Santa Claus, like very trimmed, like a professor, full head of hair, a smoker. I can smell the I can smell cigarettes. A mentor, a boss, a grandfather. Like I said, it could be a sibling if they were an older sibling. What's the advice? There we go. Tiger, fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. And look at this. This tiger here who's all white. And I said it's like white beard. White, you know, an elderly. So here's the gray hair. And then here is you. They're looking over you. And you're younger and you have more. You're here on earth. Look at that. I am channeling, aren't I? Here's the elderly one I saw, an elderly, more male. I said male, white beard, but tight, not like Santa Claus. Look at that, looking over you, and here you are on earth. This is like the ghost-like, and here you are on earth. And look at this. So this is a big message. And you know, I find messages like this come to us at the end of a season. We're coming up, we've only got, is it like 10 days left in the season? I can't remember if it's the 20th or the 21st. And, you know, we have to wrap up this season before we can begin our summer season. So are there projects that you need to wrap up? Do you have to get that garden in? You have to get those seeds in so they've got a lot of time to grow. Do you need to finish some things up before summer starts, before your holidays start? This is incredibly moving for me because this is telling me my channeling is working. This was the girl who was tapping me on the shoulder. Tap, 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 tap. And this is the elderly gentleman, the ghostly figure who is standing over you, making sure you get your tasks done. And so this is telling me that our people on the other side are cheering us on. Here we go, like, let's go, let's get this done. Encouragement, we can do it. Ask them to help you. Ask them to help you. Wish wisely. I wish you'd help me with this. And they're like, well, what do you want me to do? Put some ideas in my head how I can get this done. Put some energy, put some encouragement into my being. They can do that. They can whisper thoughts in your ear that's, oh, you should do this. You should do this. No, you don't need that other bag of chips. Why don't, if you're hungry, have an apple. Get those 10 pounds done. Here comes summer, right? Get that closet cleaned out because here comes summer. You're going to want to sit outside. You're not going to want to be inside cleaning out closets. Get those winter clothes put away and get your summer clothes out. So watch for intuition, watch for encouragement, watch for thoughts that just drop out into your mind. And, oh, that would be a really good idea to get that done. Or, oh, that's a good idea. I can get that done faster this way. You've got people looking out for you. Okay. I think I'm going to like this. Let me know what you think. Did this message apply to you? I think I'm going to continue this. I felt really good about this reading. I feel really good about my gifts coming through. Thank you, Corey. All right. Take good care. We'll see you online. Bye for now.